I was at least 10 years late to Perturbator, but I know a killer track when I hear one, so I'm quite comfortable hosting a rundown of the top 10 Perturbator tracks. This is dark electronics, although Perturbator has expanded his vision quite considerably beyond the synthwave label of his origins, and that's all the intro I'm going to give. So let's get straight to number 10, which is going to be Fantasy from the Nocturne City EP. This doesn't really sound like any other Perturbator tracks. This is a special one, and if I'm honest, it has brought a tear to my eye on several occasions. It's that delicate and moving. So credit not just to Perturbator, but also to guest vocalist Dream Koala. Let's hear some. At number 9, it's Savage Streets from the debut album Terror 404, and this album has a lot of variety around the tracks. It covers a lot of ground, but Savage Streets is really the mood setter, and for me is the best track, just ahead of Shadow 84. Here's a snippet. Number 8 is Vile World from the very rare Uncanny Valley bonus disc. This is the classic Perturbator sound with tons of atmosphere. I'd really like to own this disc for the arcade track, but Vile World is really the pick of the bunch and sounds a bit like this. To the most recent album at the time of recording, this is Messalina from Lustful Sacraments, and this has been my favourite track since pretty much the first time I heard it. A lot of the album is moving in a very different direction to the embryonic Perturbator days, but Messalina is pretty close to the classic style as per Exhibit A. Number 6, and back we go to Nocturne City for the final track, Vengeance, the return of the night driving Avenger. It's listed as a bonus track, but it's really an essential part of the EP. It's the perfect closer and echoes the first proper track, Welcome to Nocturne City. If you've never experienced a neon lit car chase around the winding streets of Miami at 3 AM, which I have many times, then playing this is a less dangerous alternative. Into the top 5, and we have arguably the most commercial moment in the Perturbator discog. This is Venger from the Uncanny Valley, which features the pristine vocals of Greta Link and a soaring chorus, and it's thoroughly beautiful, and it sounds like this. Number 4, still in the Uncanny Valley. If Venger is the most accessible track, Assault is the darkest and most aggressive, so the Uncanny Valley shows a wide range of what Perturbator does, and is actually the best album for my money. Assault has a slow build up before it explodes with the main theme. It's all very exciting, and I think I'd agree it sounds like a war against machines. Number 3, from volume 1 of the compilation collections, this is a remix of a track by Vert, pardon the pronunciation. This is Night Slasher 2. I cannot get enough of this track, it's super addictive, and I also think it has a sexual energy. In fact, maybe a lot of this music does, but this track is genius, and if you didn't know it was a remix, you would think it's 100% Perturbator original. Number 2, this is Retrogenesis from the sophomore album I Am the Night. A lot of the early work was influenced by cyberpunk and sci-fi action movies, but this album really wears its influences on its sleeve. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger hits the dance floor. Which means number 1 is Future Club from Dangerous Days. Even on that album, this track stands out a mile. It is without peer, and I can't really do it any justice, so let's just cue the music. Okay, that's the end of the list. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something, as always. It's always important to learn. I will be back soon with more videos. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day.